Week she took on drinking a gallon of water a day. She lasted all week. I lasted one day. This week she's going to be taking on something very different.
Yes. So, OG, care to untwist and explain what you've gotten yourself into this week?
She doesn't know.
Who knows? But you guys might think that I only stalk celebrities, which I do. But oh no, I also stalk influencers all over YouTube and Instagram, which is why I decided to ask one of my favorite influencers to help me out for this next challenge. And he's a pretty big deal. I mean, he has hundreds of thousands of subscribers on YouTube. And he's such a big deal, even Kelly Clarkson knows who he is. Kelly Clarkson. And when we say there's no challenge he hasn't even tried, we mean he's done it all. If you don't believe me, just watch.
Unknowing that I cannot drink coffee today, I totally forgot about that. This is not going to be a good 7 days, just saying. Come on, come on. I did 50. Is that enough? Oh my God. Let's see how I did my chicken, because I don't really normally cook it like this. It's a little bland. I'm not that impressed. I'm also drinking some of my juice, which I really don't like right now. I'm like sick of it. Oh my God, I don't know if I can do this whole thing.
Oh, no.
Everyone, please welcome the one, the only Robert Rivera. His channel is On the Cheap Tip. He's on the Cheap Tip on YouTube and on the Cheap Tip on Instagram. And Robert, I know you as my favorite influencer, one of my favorite influencers, but you're also a dancer. So I just want to know how things are going with the whole COVID-19 situation. Are you back in the studio? Are you teaching virtually? What's the deal?
I'm teaching in person now that we're kind of back in the studio in New Jersey. So that's kind of better than teaching at home, because I was bumping into walls and all that stuff. So now I'm just much more happy to be like socializing with people finally again.
All right, so this is our first challenge together. I think we should do a challenge where you teach us all some dance moves, but we'll get to that later. All right, so but speaking of challenges, you've done everything from the dry fast, which means no food or water. You've done everything from just the water challenge, which is just water straight up. You've done the J-Lo challenge. What has been your hardest so far?
The hardest one was the water fast. It was supposed to be 7 days. I only lasted 5. And that was the worst of them all, because you're basically just drinking water for 7 days and no food. So you can imagine how that happens, especially being Puerto Rican Italian. I like to eat, so.
But you survived it, though, because I watch but your reaction to all those challenges cracking. That's why I watch, because you're entertaining. Well, since you've done so many and you're a pro at it, that I've given you the honor of picking my next challenge. I begged you last week to please be nice. So I'm ready for it. Tell me what it is. And I need to know.
We'll see how you feel about this.
Okay.
Well, actually, the one that I chose for you is one that I did during quarantine, and it is the Victoria's Secret Model Diet.
Oh! Should I be clapping? Oh, no.
Wings.
What, should I be clapping? What does that entail? What are the do's and don'ts, Rob?
Well, basically, it's a 1,300 calorie keto-like diet, but unlike keto, you get to have carbs. So you start out with your high fats, which is like your cooking oils, your butter, your avocado oil. You have your high protein, which is your meat, fish, eggs, nuts. Even Parmesan cheese is considered the protein because it has a lack of lactose in it. Then you have your low carb vegetables. This is where you want to stick to your leafy greens, non-starchy ones, like no potatoes, no carrots or anything that comes from the ground. Keto friendly fruit, strawberries and blueberries. Then you're limited to whole grains. So you want to have just a little bit of whole grains like quinoa, brown rice. And then of course you need to drink. So you can only have water, but if you have coffee or tea, you can have that, but you just can't have any sugar.
All right, but you're going to be guiding me along, though.
I am.
And it's called Victoria's Secret Diet because the models, that's how they eat. That's their normal life.
Well, it's a base of what these models eat. They don't all eat the same thing, but obviously.
Oh, it's not that bad. I saw quinoa in there and I saw avocado, so I was like, all right, this is my life. I'm good.
I heard you like eggs.
I love eggs. I can have eggs. Thank you so much, Rob. You're the bestest. Everyone, follow him on the Cheap Tip, YouTube, Instagram. He's the best. We'll have you back for more fun stuff and fun times. But if this is hard,
you better get ready.
I will find you.
You better get ready. Victoria's Secret's going to be calling you.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Rob, for doing this. You're the best.
I've never
I'll
seen,
check in with you.
Never
Love
seen
it.
anyone get so excited about quinoa
Yep.
on a
And
list
eggs.
than OG.
I eat
But
quinoa
listen,
a lot.
Listen, OG, there is a prize at the end of the week if you succeed.
Okay, what's the prize? You might as well give it to me. 'cause
Yes,
you know
what
I'm
is
gonna
this
succeed.
prize?
You have to earn your wings, OG.
Oh,
Your
are we going to
Victoria's
do a
Secret
fashion
angel
show with
wings.
OG?
Oh, no,
And
no,
we
no.
have those
Yes.
wings waiting for you.
Those are real.
That's a very close up.
Oh, I
Can you guys zoom out a little bit?
That's a feather.
You got this, OG.
Oh,
feather.
this is like my everyday life, actually.
These wings
Like
could
this
be
is practically
yours.
what I eat.
By the way, I saw Heidi Klum definitely eat a few cheeseburgers in my day.
I like the sound. Let's just keep
I
playing
know.
that sound effect.
These are yours, OG.
like angel
If you
singing.
succeed, you get your own wings. You can fly away. This
Aren't
is a
those
great.
lovely?
See, you don't have to worry about traffic to Jersey now. You can just fly.
I love it.
You can fly home.
The prize.
Do I
for
really
the-
get wings? Though?
Yes.
You got
yes.
this,
Those
OG.
are real.
Those are real.
Those were purchased this
Yep.
weekend.
They're in the other room right now.
They're in the traffic
Fly
studio.
away.
Yeah.
Just
I'm gonna do my Patti LaBelle better than with my wings.
Yep.
Yes,
Earn
on
it.
the job.
That doesn't sound like this is going to be a big deal for you because I feel like you eat like this all the time.
yeah.
You'll be
I
fine.
don't
This
look
is
like a
piece of
Victoria's
cake.
Secret model.
What was
but
the
I eat
hardest
like
thing on
that.
that list? Is there anything that wasn't on the list that you might be craving?
No.
No,
Yeah.
she got this in the
That was a
bag.
pretty good list.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good list.
You don't eat sugar, right? Oh, you have Big League Chew.
Yeah,
Well,
but that's fine.
It starts now.
That
Wait,
was
don't do it.
before.
Don't do it until we do the pop
Starts
rocks.
out.
Oh, you got to do it now.
Right.
I can't even have
Yeah.
pop rocks.
Starts
Nope.
right now.
All right.
All right, we got.